The first time we see Marvin, what is he doing? Of course, he's eating. So that's 11 times we didn't see him eat. 11 times we didn't see Marvin eat officially. I mean, I think there was one time I may have missed, but there's another one in here we has a sucker. Marvin's eating and he's sitting down and he's talking to Rock. Now, last night I was talking Cash Money about, all right, is Rock going to tell him that the police came and talked to her? Yeah. Is Terry losing money? Yeah. Is David on drugs? Yeah. Will we find out later on? Probably so. But they're sitting here and they're talking about there ain't no product getting moved. They low on it. Rock still ain't even set up the other meeting. Well, he ain't called Rock yet. So she just letting Marvin know it's a whole checklist of shit we fucked up. You know, on a Friday afternoon, your boss comes over to you. It's 2:25. They talk about, hey, real quick before you leave, if you could get this done for me. They know damn well you leaving at 3 o'clock when they could have asked you this 4 or 5 hours ago. That's how Rock is laying this down on Marvin. She telling Marvin, blah, 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 blah. So when Marvin is hearing everything that Rock is talking about, it kind of sounds like Charlie Brown with the adults. He ain't paying no attention to it. He does the opposite of what Rock says the whole time. So I'm just giving us giving us a perspective from Marvin. Marvin looking at her like, yeah, okay, well, that's your problem, Terry and David. David kind of cool though. But Rock is like, yeah, we got to do this. And then she says Andre was deleted. He said, Andre, man, that nigga got us out of a lot of trouble. She still ain't mentioned to Marvin. Well, we can't really talk about it because Marvin don't know, but there's a get out of jail free card. There's a get out of jail free card Marvin doesn't know about. His sister has leverage. His sister is just putting more and more dirt on Marvin. Knowing she has the get out of jail free card, why won't Rock do all of this work herself? She got to get out of jail free card. All she has to do is go tell on Stefano, and everybody she caught, that's going to disappear. But instead, she's just like, yeah, Andre, he got deleted. I don't know who would do it. So Marvin's looking at her like, what you mean Andre was deleted? She said, yeah, Marvin, I need you to get out in those streets and go find out what the hell's going on. Marvin has been in these streets since episode 1. Marvin hasn't solved a thing this whole season. The whole time Marvin's been out here, the only successful thing that Marvin has done was go and give the little girl his number and some money. That's it. Nothing that Rock has told him to do has been successful. Nothing that Stefano has told him has been successful. Well, the first Rough House was, but nothing has been successful. When it came to him in Jukebox, a body came out of that. Marvin is literally a walking L. I like Marvin. Kanan and Marvin. But Marvin is a walking nail, man. It's hard to tell his story knowing that this brother's going down the wrong path and there's no turning around. You know, he tried to change his ways. Let's say he goes clean for 3 years, 4 years. That's not, dude, you got bodies. Those bodies never go away. It's it's ugly, man. But Marvin's just living. Like, what can you really live for knowing that you can call bodies? Whatever, Shanda. You know what I mean? What are you living for? So Rock tells him that the police came and told her about Andre being deleted. Now, mind you, Rock and Marvin are still trying to get from up under this whole Terry and Davis situation where they scared to move dope because of what happened. Now they go and talk to David. And you remember Irvin is the older guy who oversees all of this. Then you got David and Terry, the two brothers. Terry really doesn't want to do this shit. David, it looked like David is on that Colombian dusk. You know what I mean? Well, I don't even know if they're getting theirs from Colombia. They might be getting theirs from Nicaragua or something. But anyway, David ain't going along with it. He's like, well, maybe it's dangerous working with you guys. Marvin pulled that Thule out and rearranges him quickly. David like, well, you might be right, Marvin. I'll talk to my brother. I'm gonna see what my brother gonna do, man. You gonna let me go, man. Marvin is just all into the game, man. There's really no way to divide the pie where Marvin take his half and leave. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, we all get 3 pieces, and Marvin, you get that last 2 pieces. And Marvin doesn't even question why Rock is doing them in this nature. You know what I mean? Like Marvin is he's just the muscle. And I don't like that, man. They doing my boy wrong, man. They doing him wrong, man. Luden got a chance to get up out the game, man. Marvin is just fully infused. So he talking about, you don't want to mess up our money. You don't want to mess up our money. You hear Rock in the back talking about, yeah, you don't mess with the money, eh? I'm like, damn, Marvin, don't pop this guy. Getting Bucket said play the backhand. I don't think I got the backhand on here. Oh, shucks. We got a celebrity in the building. Big Tama Brillo, the big review, holding it down for Detroit, is in the building. We just talking about Marvin right now. We talking about Marvin right now and how watch out for falling rocks, because Rock gonna put you into some stuff. Rock knows the feds are watching them. The feds, look, if the feds know that they're meeting up with Stefano and Rock got to get out of jail free card, we know the feds are watching Marvin because they already told Andre that they seen Marvin over there. So all eyes are on Marvin. They just out here wilding out. At this point, they got to find somebody else to go and do all of this. This is just putting Marvin up under the jail. There's no coming back for Marvin right now. So they rough him up. And then when they leave, she telling Marvin, you need to go talk to Terry. See what he on. And what does she tell? She tells him medium, not rare, not well done, medium. But you can't tell Marvin to go and do anything. You can't tell Marvin to go and do anything because when Marvin's heard rough him up, hard but not too hard, what does that even mean? Like, what does hard but not too hard mean? You know what I mean? Like, what does that like pistol whipping a nigga? Like, you get like hard, not too hard. Yeah, it's always a pause moment, but hard, not too hard. Does that just shoot a nigga in the foot? Like, show him we mean business, but we ain't trying to kill you because you don't want to give him a leg shot because if it hit an artery, then you gonna catch an M. But like, what is hard but not too hard? What is that? You know what I want? I want you to go over there. I want you to be hard, but not too hard. Like, nigga, you want me to get to the edge? Like, you want me to be growling at this nigga or something? What you want me to do? Bark? Like, what do you want me to do? What do you mean hard, but not too hard? I think Marvin only has an on and the off switch. I don't think there's an in-between switch for Marvin. You know, you got the light dimmer. I don't think there's no dimmer for Marvin. It's just on and off, nigga. You turn this nigga on, pause. This nigga's gonna catch a body and turn yours off. You know what I mean? Hard, but not too hard, Marvin. You know what I mean? No. Matter of fact, let's just think. When was there a moment that it was name a moment, and it's not too far off. Name a moment that was hard, but not too hard. Name a moment real quick before we move on. Someone name a moment in the Power universe or anything that was hard, but not too hard. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. What is hard, but not too hard? Like if I go get an ice cube, but ice cube is hard. What do you mean not too hard? Like I can't squish that motherfucker or crush it or anything. What is hard, not too hard? You know what I mean? Because the only thing I could think of was last week. What was hard but not too hard? Oh, when Marvin went in there to fight Aaron, she told him to leave the gun. Be hard on him, but not too hard. He went in there and was not too hard. And guess what? A body dropped. Like, man, you got to go in there prepared to knock somebody off. And that's why I agree with Brillo. Marvin was right. But when you can't tell somebody to go hard, not too hard. If you already crossing that line to go to hard, it's over with. Guns gotta come out, gotta start blazing, or you're gonna get knocked out or something. What do you mean hard, not too hard? Marvin gonna go over there. All right, hard, not too hard. Hard, not too hard. Hard, not too hard. I gotta say this, guy, so I don't forget. Hard, not too hard. All right, go over there, be hard, but not too hard. Okay, hard, not too hard. Okay, don't do nothing stupid. Come on, Mo. Come on, hard, not too hard. Hard, not too hard. Hard, not too. Fuck it. What you say, nigga? Terry said, I'm telling the police. I gotta tell them what I know. I thought we was gonna go over there and be hard, not too hard. This nigga Terry said, fuck you, Marvin. I'm telling, nigga. I'm going to the police. I ain't scared of you. The police ain't scared of you. And I ain't scared of no divorce. This nigga Terry didn't waste no time. That nigga told Marvin straight up, nigga.
Gonna. I'm gonna tell. The FBI. Yeah, this the FBI.
This nigga Terry didn't even turn around and tell that nigga Marvin he's snitching. This nigga knew he was telling. That nigga was doing the inventory. That nigga saying, line ED, we got 300 barrels of rice. Okay, we just got some new chicken feed in. Marvin, I'm telling on you, nigga. Get out of my shop. I'm telling. Marvin said, what? He said, nigga, this is how you know he was done with the damn Thomas family. That nigga said, show my wife them photos, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'd rather get a divorce than to do business with you. I said, oh yeah, Marvin gotta kill this nigga now. Whenever a nigga don't care that his wife get the photos of him, he's just completely done with life. She was gonna get half of this warehouse. This nigga said, I'd rather you kill me, Marvin. Turn this shit into my baby mama, my wife. I don't give a fuck. He said, you're not blackmailing me. And Marvin did exactly what any nigga would have done. This motherfucking Chinese person was talking big. We ain't hating no Asians. He's Chinese. This motherfucker was hating, talking about, nigga, fuck you, Marvin. I'm telling the police. And they not gonna be scared of you, bitch ass nigga. That nigga Marvin said, bah, 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 bah. Oh shit, Marvin. Why, nigga? Why? Why, Marvin? I mean, I feel him though, because if I was gonna write this, I would have already been shot, Terry. Look, as soon as I came in there, I would have shot that nigga Terry that motherfucking left foot. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he right-handed, so you know that right foot is strong leg. Oh, and I'm shooting him right in that left leg. Bow! God damn, Marvin! Oh yeah, I'm knocking shit down, man. I'm not playing around. Terry in here talking cash money. Nigga, fuck you, Marvin. I'm telling the police. I'm like, damn. Terry he didn't want to hear nothing David was talking about. He don't give a damn about right. He didn't listen, nigga. I'm done. All right. You can blackmail me, do whatever you want, but I'm not working for y'all no more. And Marvin, he did like any G would have done. He did like any G would have done. Come on, man. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to run up on Terry with a little bit of Thule on it. You know what I mean? What would you do? What would you do if your back was against the wall? What would you do if a nigga said, I'm turning you in, nigga? He didn't even want a reward. There's no cash reward. It's nothing. He just said, you know what? Fuck it. I was making a half an M a week. I'd rather make $0 than work for you, nigga. Bow, 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 bow. Marvin took him out. He was getting ready to call him a nigger, too. I knew he was. I knew. I looked at Terry. I said, Terry, don't say that word. Terry said, fuck you, Nick. Marvin, bow, 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 bow. Oh, damn, Terry. It ain't no way Terry could got. Oh, man, not my dog, Terry. They done got Terry up out of here, man. R.I.P. to Terry. Everybody put R.I.P. Terry in the chat. If we're going to do any R.I.Ps, R.I.P. to Terry, man. R.I.P. to Terry. Like, show Terry love before we continue on with Marvin. This is unacceptable, man. Another unarmed man. Marvin is on the loose. Someone get Iron Panther in here. Show Iron Panther some love. Someone tag Iron Panther. Tell Iron Panther, man, his legacy lives on, man. Another unarmed man by Marvin Thomas. This is within 3 weeks of, oh my goodness, man. R.I.P. Terry. They didn't got Terry up out of here, man. Terry didn't even do nothing, man. Terry, see, this is why you just mind your own business. You don't call the police on nothing. They didn't unalive Terry. I'm not even a big Chinese food eater, but I do go up there for the chicken. I ain't gonna lie to you. I go there get some chicken and rice. And let me get 2 fortune cookies. Today I'm feeling a little bit lucky. One of them fortune cookies told me you ain't gonna be shit. And I said, ain't no way that this is what this mug say. So when I took it up to the counter and I handed it to him, like, this is a literal goddamn fortune cookie. I ordered 2 of them. I opened up one of them. It said, you ain't gonna be shit. I took that fortune cookie, the little fortune teller up front, and I handed it to him and said, hey, man, what is this? This motherfucker just switched it out on me. I had a whole different thing. This motherfucker said, you're going to be prosperous in life. I said, hey, this ain't what mine said. Hell no. My damn fortune cookie said, you ain't going to be shit. And I ain't been shit since. I was like, damn, that motherfucker, the one bad egg I get, the goddamn egg roll I get, motherfucking fortune cookie, the one bad one that actually come true. It wasn't no you gonna be the nigga. You know, it was you ain't shit. I said, damn, nigga. They just switched that mug out on me. But they didn't kill Terry. They didn't kill Terry. Now, grandma, we know about grandma at the hospital. They called grandma at the hospital. She told me, hey, Marvin. I ain't gonna lie to you. Being in this bed is a lot. But look, hear me out. I bought some morphine off one of the doctors. Marvin, I get scared. Marvin, like, where'd you get that from? Look, give me the morphine. Take me out. Too much morphine to make your heart stop. That's how people die from morphine. You know what I mean? You use the morphine to get your heart to start pumping. It's basically like, whoo, it's a jolt to your body. But if you do too much, it'll make your heart stop. It's basically just like a blown light bulb is what your heart is. You know, too much morphine to just blow it out. You know, it could be a brand new one, but too much voltage, it's over with. And that's pretty much what morphine is. So grandma told me, I bought some, Marvin. I need you to do something for me, Marvin. Need you to keep that extra morphine, Marvin. Marvin, I need that morphine. Marvin talking about, where I'm gonna get that morphine from? I bought some off the doctor, Marvin. I need you to do something for me, Marvin. I need you to take me out the game, Marvin. The long sleep. The long sleep. Marvin talking about, well, why don't you close your eyes, Mom? This nigga Marvin told his mom, why don't you close your eyes? Like, Marvin, come on, man. Why don't you close your eyes? Not that time of sleep, Marvin. Not that time of sleep, Marvin. I'm talking about the room when Jesus was.
Some of them going to sleep from God.
She talking about, Marvin, I need that extra morphine. I said, oh, Lord. Grandmother. And I was just telling people 2 or 3 episodes ago how you get rid of grandmother for the free. You take that pillow, you fluff it up, and it. This is the power universe. We're not talking about real life. We do not condone any of that in real life. But in the power universe, we would have been and got rid of grandma. If I was the writer, oh yeah, we'd have been and got rid of grandmother. Grandmother talk about, give me that extra hit of morphine. Yeah, grandmother would have been gone as soon as Kanan went over there to do his art project. That grandmother would have been gone. Then whatever happened to grandmother? Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think they got rid of grandmother. So later on that night, they finally get grandmother home. Now she's in the bed. And the thing about grandmother, she has a doctor now. Well, a nurse that's around her 24/7. And that's what I was saying we needed to do when we seen the photos of grandma falling. I'd never believed in grandma. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean? Grandmother didn't stand a chance. And I was always wondering where they were going with this. But what she was trying to do was gaslight Marvin. Did y'all peep that? She was basically, without saying it, you a bitch, Marvin. She told Marvin, "Here, take that morphine." Marvin was like, and then he thought about it. He was like, man, that's my mother. It's not my grandmother. That's my mother. And no matter how bad my mother is to me, I don't want nothing like that to happen to my mother. So Marvin's like, I can't do it. She said, you hit like a bitch, Marvin. I said, oh, grandmother, not right now. If you want Marvin to do something, you got to treat him better. Sorry, Marvin. Sorry, Marvin. Really, she was saying, sucker ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Your daddy wasn't shit. You ain't gonna be shit ass nigga. That's what grandma was basically saying. She was trying to piss him off to the point where he just like, ah. Marvin said, I ain't doing it. Marvin catching bodies every other episode, but Marvin said he couldn't take out mother. I said, is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up, let me know you understand. Marvin said, is there a heart in the house tonight? Marvin left, man. He was upset too because he really don't fuck with grandmother, but grandmother is his mother. And we all love our mother. Regardless if they do what's right, they do what's wrong. You know, our parents always say, don't call them no liar. But you lied to me about Santa Claus. You lied to me about the Tooth Fairy. You lied to me about the Easter Bunny. We all lie. We're humans. But Marvin could not tell a lie to his mother and told her, I can't do it. And he left. Real nigga all day, every day. And that's Marvin's story. Hey, man, I'm telling you, grandmama would have said sorry, Mo. Man, I don't even know if I would have had the syringe. You know, let me not do this, man, because y'all gonna get the wrong idea about me, and I don't want anybody that wants to hire me further down. Like, hey, we're just reincarnated. You know, we just talking TV shows over here. But grandmother would have called me sorry one too many times, and I would have been on that bed. I would have been on that bed. Me and grandmother would have been going toe to toe in that thing. Yeah. Grandma. Damn, grandma, you strong as a motherfucker. She got that one good ass kidney. She whooping the hell out of me. I'm like, damn, grandma, I didn't think you could fight like that. Now I got to get serious because I'm thinking, okay, let me lay off a little bit. Let me go hard, but not too hard on grandmother. When grandmother start whooping your ass, you know, grandparents, they always got that strength. You may think they a little frail. They ain't that frail. You know what I mean? They know how to throw that motherfucker around. So you thinking you gonna go hard, but not too hard on grandmother. You get on that bed, you start throwing some punches. She eating them punches. Then she just uppercut your ass up off the bed, kind of like how Debo did. Oh boy, you flying off the bed, you hit the wall like, oh shit, grandmother. Grandmother ain't playing around. Grandmother told them, what's worse than cancer? Grandmother dislocated her hip, was like, you know what, fuck it, leave me here, man. I'm just gonna be limping around this motherfucker. I walk with a limp because my savvy. You know what I mean? Grandma like, fuck it, I ain't going to church. Grandma said $800, nigga. Oh, them lights is going off.